What is up, YouTube family? We are on the iPhone 8 with it, just getting away from the heavier frequencies of the other phone. Really tough adjustment getting the lighting right on this, but I don't even think it matters because, you know, everything is a tool, everything has energy, everything has frequency, and, if you just make the right videos, you can reach the right people. And I know I can reach the ones who need this the most, and that's what it's really about, is just giving back and sharing with others, because this existence it's a weird reality. It's easy to get caught up in things. It's easy to get in our heads. It's easy to overthink the whole situation. And recently I've just been so freaked out by the unknown and full of anxiety and depressing thoughts. And I'm not trying to trauma dump or throw this out here to you guys and make you guys feel that, everything's hard, everything's rough for me and stuff like that. But no, life's looking up. Today's a little iffy, like just feeling wise, but that's just how it is. Everything has its ebbs and flows, and really been struggling with addiction recently. Nicotine has been a really big thing that's bogged me down, and just playing around with other drugs, psychedelics, and weed. And it's not easy, y'all. It's not easy. I know I got all this stuff on my face and my hands. It's not like I'm out here on some fiend shit. I wrestle and stuff like that, and that's not the school I go to. So if you're ever doing research and you think that's where I went, that's not where I went. But that don't even matter. I'm out in the backyard listening to some birds, just getting a little bit of the sunlight on my face in some type of way. And dude, I just can't look at some things the same. Just getting up and doing money-making activities isn't the same as it was, and all I want to do is take care of what I have right now. That's really all that matters in the moment, is what I have. And it kind of sucks because what I have right now is not, I'm not saying it's not paying dividends, because I haven't fully put that out there into the world and try to give back and help and share with others. I still got to do all that, but I have some things to restore and clean and organize. It's a mess, and I don't think a lot of people understand how much baggage and how much weight we carry from just what we own. It is wild how it is that way, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can enjoy what you have, and you can have a collection of something, or you can keep things circular and really keep it moving. That's very important. Very, very important to really keep it moving. But yeah, back to just reality's not the same. And I know mushrooms can really mess with your head if you have a crazy experience. I had a pretty crazy experience. I went to a wedding, microdosed, but that wasn't even what fucked me up. It was just being in the church on the microdose. Like, the wedding wasn't what fucked me up. It was the Catholic Church. And if any of you guys were at the wedding, or if you know me, and yeah, if you know who I went to the wedding, it's nothing against them. Like, that's their beliefs, and I honestly think it was beautiful for them, but it was dark for me. Like, them getting married is beautiful, but being in the church and hearing everything just fucked me up, man. I just felt a lot of dark energy. I was just scared of possession, man. It's a weird fear, and I'm protected. I know that I'm a spiritual guy. I know that God's on my side, but there was just something about being there. And it's nothing against you Catholics or Christians or anybody in religion. It's tough for me to ever want to go back into a religion. I don't think I will. I truly don't. Like, none of it can convince me. I've had all types of people who, throw their pitches my way, but it's not the same, y'all. Reality is completely different for me, and I know my energy sounds low. Some videos I'm all excited and yelling and shit, but today it's a different story. I'm just coming at y'all to tell you guys to really work on what y'all have. Don't get complacent. I really feel like I've been complacent recently, and it's easy to feel that way, but I'm not really trying to chase a carrot. I'm just trying to stay grounded, stay in the moment, become my best version, because that's not who I've been recently. I've just been drifting and really just living for others and not myself almost, or just so lost in the sauce of trying to fix my life that I'm not even fixing anything. So remember, it's not about overdoing things or trying to be too extra with it. Take your time and realize that everything will work out. There's times where you're going to be scared financially, you're going to have fear, you're going to have things holding you back, but don't be scared to be poor or broke for a little while, because things will turn around if you actually work. And there's going to be times where you feel like you're not doing shit, but you're doing something. You're truly doing something, and what really matters is your peace of mind. Like, yeah, you could be struggling to pay things right now. That's a little bit of stress, but at the end of the day, that stress, none of that matters. Absolutely none of it matters. What really matters is that you work on yourself, that you actually care for others. And it's sad because one thing that I've realized recently is, like, sometimes I just feel like I care too much about others, and it's about them. A lot of people I see, it's about them. And it's truly what it is about. We're all selfish in nature. But I can just ask them about stuff all day, but they don't reciprocate. They don't ask me about myself. They don't ask me about how I'm feeling. They don't tell me that, they see I'm doing some big things. And I'm not saying that's everybody, but some people just, no. Other people recognize it, other people don't. And it sucks to see that. So just be aware of who you surround yourself with, and you got to be around people who are actually going to reciprocate and ask you about yourself and try to get into the mind of you. If somebody's not trying to get into the world of you or the mind of you, do they really care about you? Are they really somebody that's meant to be in your life? You got to question everything, and that's one thing to really question. Because you could be a very loving person, you could be a very good conversational person, and you ask about other people, but they won't ever reciprocate. It's about them, and it's always about matrix bullshit. You don't want to keep it on a surface level at all times. You want to be able to dive deep as much as you can, because that's where you find out who your true ones are and who your tribe is. It's a very lonely spiritual journey. I am very, very lonely as a person. I feel like I don't have anybody, and if people do come around, it's usually just to feed off the energy and to build up some energy. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing to do. It's good to have people to amplify the energy and magnify everything, but it's never, let's do this together, let's grow together, let's build, let's actually do something. It's usually just time wasting, and I'm very tired of it. You guys can just tell I'm in a very weird position right now, and I'm looking at over at these bushes. Last week I was doing some yard work, and I got hit with some poison ivy, y'all, and my body itching like crazy, just torso, arm, and shit. And I feel like that's a sign to really protect my energy, protect myself, because now I'm really suffering from it. Stop taking the Zins last night, and couldn't even sleep worth a shit. I felt kind of this health element come back, and ailment. It kind of came back for like a night. There's something with urinary stuff, which I'm healthy for sure, but I guess just eating poor yesterday, trying to really mask cravings, forget the cravings, and distract myself really got me. But I'm not trying to give you guys any sad sob stories or anything like that, but it just, these small things add up, and they can make you really feel off. But don't let it make you feel like you're fucked up and you're gonna have a bad situation or life's not gonna get better, because things get better. There's gonna be times where you do have to fight those demons inside of you, and don't be scared of the unknown. Don't be scared of demons. Don't be scared of spirits. Don't be scared of dark things, because it will send you down the dark path, and your mind will forever ever just keep on growing and growing through the darkness. And you don't want to grow to be a dark person. I told you guys, I was there. I had those weird dark thoughts. I had those feelings, and Hollywood really fucks fucks people up. It fucked me up. Those Hollywood movies and the stories that I get told as a kid from my parents or other people, they've really fucked me up. And don't let that stuff mess with you. Don't let that stuff get in your head. Really protect yourself. Really watch out for what you're consuming. Figure out if it's something that you need to consume, because the stuff we consume on the daily is shaping our experience. It is shaping our reality. Do not let things bog you down and keep you frustrated through life. Remember, you can rise through anything. Sometimes you're going to have to affirm that. You're going to have to say, I am protected. I am spiritually strong. I am a powerful being. I am one of God's. I am God's creation, etc., etc. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. And if you guys feel the darkness in this video, I don't mean to put it upon you. I just want you guys to know that things are going to get better if you are going through something dark, and you're not alone. You may not have anybody, you may feel alone at all times, but you have yourself, and that's what matters the most. You can't abandon yourself in this process, and you got to keep pushing. But I'm not going to make this any longer. I love making these long videos, and I know I can make some more, but only when the time's right. I can't just force anything, because anything forced it doesn't help anybody, especially yourself. But we out of here. We're going to enjoy a little bit of this sun, get some stuff done for the day. Peace.